Hi everybody, I'm Ernie and I love America. And congratulations on all you people who went to the tea parties. That was a great show, and remember, it's just a beginning, alright? And thanks a lot for all of you going. I want to talk about our president. Now, I know that's a strange thing, but anyway. Obama, the lost little boy, seems to have a very, very short memory. Or he's the greatest liar ever to live in the White House, and that says something. After all, we had Bill Clinton. When he ran as a candidate, he said, "In my administration there will be no sacred cows and there will be no pet projects." Have you seen or read the stimulus bill? I think our president lied. Of course, nobody read the thing anyway. He makes Clinton look like an Eagle Scout. And then our Messiah tells us he will force cuts of at least $100 million from the budget. It sounds really good, actually. And then he embarks on a couple of more spending sprees. Barry allows $380,000 for a photo op in New York City with Air Force One that just so happens to scare the bejesus out of half of New York City. Which, once again, shows that he is a very sensitive man and a real example of his own knowledge of the ordinary American person. Then our glorious leader feeds his mighty ego and takes a $380,000 trip to Missouri on the day he marks his first 100 days, which one reporter called an enchanted day. Can you imagine saying enchanted day to Harry Truman? Oh my God. Anyway, he goes to Missouri on this day, and more proof that the Holy One and his train of thought is, I must be on TV every day so that America will see their loved one and be allowed to venerate me and not forget me. After all, I am special. And as he told the Venerable Harry Reid, Harry, I have a gift. Just a thought, by the way. If you happen to like sex, you really should like the Obama administration and what they're doing, because you are really getting screwed. Can someone tell me this? What the hell is an overseas contingency plan? Someone write back and tell me. And if we can't call a terrorist, how about good neighbor Sam's in headdress? If you got some more ideas, I'll use them. When Obama and his bootlicking handlers form the Central Committee, which is just around the corner, who do you imagine will be on the committee? Well, I've got a few picks. Obama, of course, would be the president for life and medium to God and knower of all things and dipped in immortality. Joe Biden will be the court jester. There's no other place you can put Joe. Harry Reid will be the assistant to Joe Biden because he's damn near as funny. And then Nancy Pelosi, she would be the Queen of America and of San Francisco. John Murtha would be the chief of all things military based on his love for the raping and killing GIs of our armed forces. Barney Frank can be the Minister of Finance, so nobody will know where the money is. Chuck Schumer will be the Minister of Bullshit. Tim Geithner will be the Minister of Taxes and Embezzlement. Ron Emanuel will be the Minister of Indoctrination and caretaker of all crises. Okay. Now my favorite is Janet Napolitano. She will be the Minister of all buffoons. Now I think that should be a pretty good start when the real socialist regime takes over. There are more idiots we can add to this later as the need arises. And here's the thought. We need to keep Barry at home. After all, there aren't many more countries he can apologize to. Do you know right now that if you're 25 years old, with Obama's economic plan, you will be paying over $125,000 over your lifetime to pay off this enormous debt? $125,000 in taxes. I hope you like him. Have you ever noticed most of the time you can get a conservative to listen and comment to a view by a liberal? But when a conservative speaks, he or she is immediately attacked on a personal basis and belittled and called a racist, number one, and then a capitalist later. Oh, and before I forget, I want to commend my friend and my hero, the brave Keith Olbermann. I mean, after all, this man, night after night, sits across the table with guests who completely agree with him. This must take guts and must be very, very stressful. Actually, he's just another bootlicking liberal buffoon. Keith, do you know how many people are laughing at you? Oh my God, you're awful. And in closing, I want you to do this. Keep an eye on the swine flu. Remember the words of Rahm Emanuel. Never pass up a good crisis. I hope it isn't as bad, but I don't believe anything coming out of the White House. So in closing, I just wanted to say God bless America, and again thank all of you who are participated in the Tea Parties. Ours here was very, very, very successful, and even the president's laughing at us, but that's okay. He's got to pay attention to us, and as this thing grows, he's going to have to pay more and more attention, because come 2010, he's not going to own the House and the Senate. Believe me, he's going to lose one or the other. So keep up the fight, my good conservative American patriots. Don't give up. I know it looks lost and it looks scary and you want to just throw up your hands and say to hell with it. But don't do it. We are Americans. We are the basis of this country. We want to live by the constitutional law and do what the framers of our Constitution and the formers of our country wanted and what their initial idea was. Because believe me, it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. God bless all of you, and take care of yourselves. Thank you.